Hey everybody, we're Planar.ai, and today we're going to be presenting our product. So this here is Clement, who is a former principal product manager at Blend. Some of his day-to-day tasks include organic face-to-face communication with other employees, really getting really being empathetic with the people he managed through coffee chats, walks, etc. And lastly, having spontaneous meetings with his employees in order to gauge their concerns, gauge their performance, and happiness. On the other side of things, this is Vicky, who is a new grad from Berkeley, who's currently working at Google as a software engineer. Some of her day-to-day tasks include managing a flexible schedule and really fitting into a new team and workplace. However, with the onset of hybrid work, a lot of these aspects have gone away. There's a lack of organic communication. It's really hard to be empathetic because you can't see them in person. It's really hard to fit into a new team, and it's hard to have these spontaneous meetings. Thus, Planar.ai tries to really alleviate some of these issues that have arisen due to the hybrid work landscape. Especially, we want to optimize the needs of managerial employees in the Bay Area. We believe that there's an opportunity for Planar.ai because hybrid work is going to be the foremost working model by 2024. And the SF Bay Area in particular has the largest and greatest amount of high-tech jobs. In terms of competitors, there's only really one big primary competitor, which is Envoy, but because they tackle employee and company-wide hybrid needs specifically, and we target managerial needs, we can effectively differentiate ourselves and target a niche in the market.
Yeah, our target customers are managerial employees who hope to manage employee productivity, performance, and happiness, and our prospective users and new graduations who hope to gain in-person work experiences. Through this platform, we hope to improve working experiences of managerial employees and new graduations by promoting employees' productivity, happiness, and creating an environment that encourages socialization and collaboration with team members.
Through customer validation interviews, we decided that Planar.ai should be a dynamic platform that intakes employee and managerial needs in order to optimize the needs and the aspects of work that are lacking, as mentioned before. In terms of the business model, we went with the subscription-based model, as that was the most popular among 61% of all interviewees that we talked to. How it addresses the problem at hand, this dynamic platform really boils down to 4 features. First of all, we target a niche. As mentioned before, we target the managerial level, which really like large competitors like Envoy do not currently focus on. We also offer 2 features, which are hands-free room booking and ML-driven insights, which Krishna and Yukai will demo later on, but these kind of really help managers gauge more than what's beyond the screen. And lastly, there's demonstrated need. 70% of all interviewees expressed interest in at least one feature presented during customer validation interviews for this platform. Moving on to the customer validation, we interviewed a total of 63 people, with 41 being new grads and 22 being managerial workers. The purpose of this was to evaluate and test the following product market fit hypothesis. We want to optimize the day-to-day experience for managers by offering a platform that expedites the room booking process and helps managers gauge aspects of their employees like productivity and happiness through ML-driven pulse surveys. Some key takeaways include that new grads, 83% of them are unsatisfied with their team's current level of communication and collaboration. 64% of managerial workers are unsatisfied with current methods to gauge employee performance and well-being. And 68% and 77% respectively of these 2 groups foresee themselves using Planar.ai at least once a week. Now we'll be diving into a product demo.
Right. So here's a website for Planar.ai where we display the essential details of our service. And if you go to the 3rd page, here we provide an exclusive link to the open source of our product, as well as a clear explanation about the purpose of our data collection.
So one of the key features we have implemented is the room booking black box. The user just need to put in the start and end time, as well as the requirement for the equipment for the black box to output the reservation for the best room available for the meeting.
Cool. Now let's take a look at some of the ML magic that drives our smart scheduling platform. At the end of their shift, employees will fill out a survey, which will essentially be used as training data for our machine learning algorithms that can predict valuable user-level insights, such as the likelihood of coming to the office, as well as scores for happiness and productivity. And with an increased user base, we foresee the accuracy of these metrics to increase tremendously, ultimately making our scheduling tool highly receptive to both individual employee and managerial needs.
Yeah, in terms of design choices, the first is that our product is incredibly dynamic. Compared to Envoy's static system, we offer a personalized solution that can mold to any team or manager using their own data. The second design choice is that, as stated before, Envoy takes aim to meet company and employee needs while we focus more so on a managerial level. And that concludes our presentation. We will now take any questions.